Hi everybody, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2, where, let me just take a look at my map real quick. And in the last episode, we got a bunch of leads from that party at the mayor's house, but it also looks like there's a mission available right here in camp, where Mary Beth needs to speak to us. So let's take care of that first. And remember also in the last episode, we started with a couple of activities that were technically side missions, but that provided a lot of crucial character development. We got back into the money lending missions, and then we ran into the person who has been the most adversely affected by our money lending, Edith Downs. Well, who needs stairs, right? So remember, we hounded Mrs. Downs and her husband, Thomas, until they were more or less destitute. Now she's resorted to selling herself on the street.
Mr. Morgan.
Well,
Reverend?
I've been wanting to ask you something. I've been wanting to for days.
Okay. What is it?
I can't remember. Oh, this frightful curse. I've ruined my life with it.
Then stop doing it.
Oh, no, sir. I can't do that. Really. I can't.
well, struggles of an addict. Remember, Reverend Swanson is an alcoholic and a morphine addict, and he's had a rough go of it, that's for sure.
Hello, Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary.
What is this, Little
you
Women?
boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
Arthur passing the joint
What
around.
happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan!
Whoa.
Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken
What?
by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers, what are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Where are we heading?
I'll tell you on the way. Just get going.
Why are we taking the wagon?
All right, head for Rhodes. And quick.
She's in Rhodes?
No, she's at a place called Bradley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
And now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Oh, right.
Yes, they probably followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
It's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others. You especially.
Thank you.
I swear half of you would just rot in your own filth if nobody kept you in check. Anyway, talking of folks disappearing, Have you seen that boy Kieran since the party for Jack?
What?
Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
Way to drop a hint and then just change the subject.
I think there's a guard.
I'll deal with him.
Guess if I hadn't been riding so fast,
Whoa.
might have been able to continue that conversation.
Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right inducement, a gentleman such as yourself could be mighty kind.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you keep saying that. But you don't mean nothing by
I
it.
said.
You said your last words. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there and find our gun.
That is brutal. And don't mind if I do.
I'll take that.
I see that Susan shares my enthusiasm for looting. And, stick with this shotgun for now. Well, on second thought, let's dual wield these pistols. Want me to open the door?
Are you going in there or not?
I am. I'm trying to do it stealthy-like.
Shit!
Pull out your gun. What are you waiting for?
What the hell you think you're doing?
What? Well, that didn't work out.
You back the hell off!
I will do no such thing. Alright, which door? Sounds like she's on this side of the house. Let's try to get the drop on him. Make sure to pull the pistols out first this time.
Hey, you okay in there?
Ah! Oh, come on. Wrong one. I wasted all that time picking the lock. Alright, let's just bust in here. There she is!
Tilly!
Not Tilly! Oh my... Come on, fire! Ooh, finally. I was trying to aim at him, but it kept targeting Tilly.
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
Yeah, it don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun! Anyone approaches, shoot them!
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine.
Now catch that bastard!
Got a new temporary horse?
All right, get after them!
Looks like Tilly wants me to bring the last one in alive.
There, straight ahead. I saw him go through those bushes.
No, wrong way.
Look at these cowards!
Alright, Susan, you got this feller?
They think they're getting away. They got another thing coming.
Alright, I think I better help out.
You've got a couple more seconds to regret what you did.
No, don't aim at the jackrabbit.
We've got him now. Stay right on their tail, Arthur.
Forget how janky this game can get sometimes. Oh, I got his hat.
Good shot.
Eventually. Can we talk about this spotted horse I'm riding?
You picked the wrong girl.
Looks like a Dalmatian.
Oh, you're gonna pay. All of you.
Come on. There we
All
go.
right. I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly. Don't let him get away.
Alright, let's pull out the lasso.
Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the last word on this bastard.
Don't you worry.
Go on. Rope that bastard.
What? That was not even close.
Come on. Get him, Arthur.
Come here.
Got him.
That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
Talking to me like a damn steer.
Alright, making sure to hold the trigger button while I do
Quick,
this.
before he gives you the slip.
I'll kill you. Make these nice and tight.
All right. You
What?
bring that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat.
Where's
I'm gonna
Susan
head
going?
over there now to check she's okay.
With pleasure.
I'll take his horse. He won't be needing it no more.
Oh, there she goes. Right along the train tracks. That's smart. All right, let's put Anthony on our new Appaloosa here.
Get these ropes off of me right now! Ah, do you have the first idea what you're getting into? I'm Anthony Foreman.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an A? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Funny bastard. Who are you running with?
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. Ah, this rope is cutting into me.
Don't feel so good when you're the one tied up, does it?
She killed my goddamn cousin.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you gonna do with me?
I ain't sure yet. Reckon I'll let Tilly decide what you deserve.
You're wasting your time with that girl. She's a liar. She'll screw you over like she did me. I should have shot the bitch yesterday like I said I would.
You just shut your mouth now, Anthony. I've heard enough.
Son of a bitch.
And Arthur mentioned this before, but we ran into this feller, Anthony Foreman, way back in the early stages of the game. I believe it was our first trip into Valentine. He was hassling Tilly, and I had to intervene to get him to leave her alone.
All right. Here's your man.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
So this storyline's finally coming to a conclusion.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman!
I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ain't yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat. Go on.
Nope. Nope.
Finish the bastard off.
I'm inclined to side with Tilly
You
on
know
this
my
one.
choice. Come on. Let's get you home. Yeah.
She was the one that was wronged in this situation.
Get out of here.
Plus, this has the added benefit of increasing my honor. Or at least not decreasing my honor. So we rescued Tilly. We got a little more info on her backstory. But now I'm stuck out here in the rain, in the middle of nowhere, with just this temporary horse for company. Well, might as well make the most of it. I'll have a quick snack here. It's a good thing I didn't leave all my food on my saddlebag. And most of the leads we got from the party at the mayor's house originate in Saint Denis, and we're pretty far from there, but there is one thing in the area that I can follow up on. You see that blip to the right that says PR? That stands for Professor? Well, let me show you a quick flashback to the last time I was in Saint Denis. So this was before I met with Brother Dorkins and that nun. I ran into this strange feller who had a very interesting request.
Excuse me, bud.
What?
Listen, bit of a weird question, but do you know where I might find some moonshine?
What?
Moonshine. You know, strong liquor. Over strong.
Wow, you want to get over drunk?
No, it's not for drinking.
What is it for?
Oh, I just need some.
Well, as luck would have it, you are in the legal hooch capital of America. There's plenty of real booze here. But for shine, well, I'm guessing you'd need to go out into the woods. I mean, I know you'd have to go out into the woods.
Now listen, I don't need that much.
How much?
About 100 gallons.
Of
to do it.
shine?
Yes, thereabouts.
Why?
Oh, all right, I'm trying. I'm building a machine. A machine of love.
100 gallons of hooch and love's gonna come pretty cheap.
Please, friend. I'll pay. Just bring it here. It's for a good cause.
Well, if anyone knows who's moving that kind of shine, it'll be that stagecoach guy in Rhodes.
And so you can see this request is turning into a multi-part side quest, as I'll take you back to the present. And I never thought about it until now, but there's a connection between the word request and quest. I wonder if that'll make me think of work emails differently. Anytime someone asks me to do something, I could just think of it as going on a quest. Just make me feel heroic as I accomplish everyday tasks.
Glad you dropped in. I've got that, information you asked for.
Well, I haven't asked for anything yet, but...
I need something more specific this time. A wagon full of moonshine.
Well, you might just be in luck.
I knew I picked the right feller to speak to.
Alright, Blue Water Marsh coach robbery note. See what this says. Bridge in Blue Water Marsh north of Saint Denis. Look for a wagon coming south. Should be carrying a load of moonshine bottles in the back. Alright, well, got what we need here. Let's see whereabouts that is. Got a couple more strangers I could talk to, but the moonshine is way up there on the right. So, let's just skip the travel up to there. Alright, here we are, far to the north, in the swamps around Le Gras.
Now, where's this shine?
And this must be the bridge that the robbery note mentioned.
Whoa,
Let's hitch Lamray over here.
Rode well, girl.
As you can see, I did some hunting on the way up here. That's what all those pelts are from. And I should be able to hide myself in the bushes here and wait for the moonshine to approach.
Who we got here?
Here it comes. Looks like the wagon and 2 riders. So, alright, well, I can't see anything from here. See if I can get further up. Nope, still can't see, and they're almost past, so let's take out this lead rider. Now the drivers. Come on. Alright, well, I see the error of my ways now.
Yep.
I should have taken out the 2 fellers on the wagon first. And that would have caused the whole operation to slow down to a halt. And then I could have dealt with the riders on horseback, but you live and you learn. I should be able to run these fellers down pretty quickly anyway. Uh-oh. Who would have thought he was going to hang back and wait for me? And I've lost my hat, too. You know how much I hate losing my hat. Ooh.
Easy there.
And that's how you stop a wagon. Plop. Alright, and didn't even damage the moonshine.
Follow me, girl.
Make sure to have Lamray follow behind this wagon.
Yeah, shine all right. Let's get you home.
Alright, and I'm going to skip most of the travel back to Saint Denis, as I've just enough room to make that turn.
Yep.
One thing I will show you. Remember, this is a custom outfit, so that stovepipe top hat is not stored on my horse. Which means I'm going to need to make a quick stop here, near where that feller shot it off. Yeah. Oh, Don't mind me, mister. Nothing to see here.
Excuse me, partner.
Not even gonna loot this feller, just picking up my hat. And oh, I guess wearing that bandana is a little suspicious, so let's just take that off and get back on our way. So here I am back at these suburbs north of Saint Denis. Whoa, out of the way.
I got your moonshine.
You're a wonderful man. Wonderful.
You got my money?
It's for a very good cause. My name is Professor Andrew Bell III. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Can't say that I have.
Oh, I'm an inventor. Maybe you've read about me.
I don't read much.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Oh, yes.
You got my money?
Oh, well, it is the most wonderful invention, friend. Oh, you, sir, have done a great deed.
All I've done is get some creep a lot of drink.
Creepers. Excellent. Nonsense. Now, you've helped me develop the most humane machine imaginable. A way to induce calmness to our most troubled souls. A way to end the barbarity of a public hanging. Oh, so humane.
What are you talking about?
The electric chair.
What?
See, it's a chair full of electricity. It's quite fascinating. It calmly and peacefully dispatches the sinners to face judgment. Yes, judgment. Yeah.
Where is it?
Well, it's in my laboratory. The next thing I need is a demonstration. A public one. Huh. Do you know the police chief?
As well as anyone.
Oh, wonderful! Perhaps you can encourage him to let me demonstrate the chair. It will help bring this town into the next century. Yes, could you do that?
All right, so next part of this is to speak to the police chief at the Saint Denis jail. This is turning into quite the little ordeal here.
Okay then, girl.
So let's take a look at where that is on the map. Yep, zoom in here, you see that the professor is actually right across the street from a stranger mission that's yellow, which means that it is a main story mission. So let's skip the journey to that area. This is right around where I took Mary to the theater.
You're a damn liability.
You're damn right I am. There's that stranger.
Well, I see you didn't get the message last time. Well, I'll be keeping an eye on you, that's for sure.
Right, well, that cop's got his panties in a twist.
Excuse me.
Let's see what's going on here.
Hey, do I know you?
Mr. I believe we've met.
We have?
At that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
Can I say something rude?
Sure.
The mayor thinks you robbed him.
What?
To be clear, he wasn't very upset about it.
Well,
He rather liked you.
I guess I did.
Okay.
Do you, well, I mean to say, can you steal things?
Is there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
Well, I'm sorry. Have you met? This is Rains Fall, a great chief, and his son, Eagle Flies.
Gentlemen?
We saw you in the wagon train crossing the river at Cumberland Falls.
Oh, wow.
And at the party, you were upstairs.
You have great powers of observation.
Yes, my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
And now I am told we are to be moved again.
Clearly contravening the peace treaty signed 3 years ago.
This will lead to war.
No, my son, it will not. We cannot fight another war. They have got stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
Well, it's bad business.
It's to do with oil. I know it is, but I need the proof. I believe there were some prospectors who were on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government claiming huge reserves of oil under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
Obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
Now, I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh on done.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, that appointment with the senator. We should head over there.
It's a waste of our time. And his.
We must try everything. Come along.
Hello, Mr. Miller. The counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
Yeah.
All right, so that mission was really just to set up the next mission, which actually won't be available until a couple of days from now. But either way, looks like we're going to be taking up the cause of the local Native American tribe, as they're about to have their land stolen out from under them for I don't know how many times.
Come on, girl.
You must be damn stupid if you think you can come back here.
Man, these cops here are aggressive. But for now, we got another mission that's close by. Remember, Dutch said he found a lead about a high-stakes poker game on a riverboat, and he was going to have Trelawney look into that. And he wanted me to catch up with him at the Taylor's. So, I've already spent plenty of time there, putting together the perfect outfit. Whoa! I guess I ran Lamray too close to the pedestrian area.
Easy now.
All right, calm down, girl.
Easy, girl. You're okay.
And you know, I've heard a lot about how this game is so detailed that
Easy now.
even the horses' balls shrink when they get upset. But unfortunately, I've been riding around a female horse, so I've not been able to experience that particular detail.
Ah, there you are, dear boy.
Yes, here I am.
Well, we're going to need to get you smartened up a bit.
What?
Well, you can't play at the tables on a Lanahasi riverboat looking like this.
Can't?
Not if you want to fit in so well no one realizes you're there to rob the place. Now, come on.
What are you talking about?
That suit is not fit for the purpose at hand. Come along, dear boy, come along.
What? I'm literally dressed exactly the same as you. Except maybe the colors are a little bit more flamboyant, but...
Yes, my friend here is in need of a new suit. We are playing on the riverboat this evening.
Excellent. Well, you'll find all my inventory in the catalog here.
Right, guess they want me to buy something else, though.
Make this gentleman look like the Duke he really is.
Got the
It was
Whittemore.
the English's fault his grandfather had to emigrate. A bitter and jealous people. You can see the aristocrat in his profile. The heavy brow.
A very good choice, sir.
Inbreeding.
What? You better not be talking about my inbreeding. All right.
Come on, let's get you to the barber.
Oh,
Sure.
no.
Good luck tonight, gentlemen.
You're not going to make me shave this mustache, are you?
Herr Strauss has scoped the whole thing out. It's quite ingenious, actually.
What is?
The action he has planned. Indeed, it's not much of an action at all. You play cards and win. And you're going to bet very big and flamboyantly while you win. And everyone's going to think you're some new money from the oil fields come to lay it on thick and drunk. All the while, Herr Strauss will be signaling you in your line of sight. When you bust the place, they'll take you upstairs to pay you off. And that is when Javier comes in, and you take whatever you want.
You don't think they might see an armed Mexican coming into the safe with me?
Sure, they might, but perhaps not. You will see.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, don't be so jaded. We both know this is just the kind of innocent fun you thrive on.
Well, after the past couple of months, armed robbery don't seem such an innocent pastime.
No, but we, you, all of us, will be done here soon.
I hope so.
Come on.
And again, I'm very familiar with this barber shop.
Well then.
My good man, could you smarten up my dear hick friend here?
There's no call for language like that.
This unlikely fellow has made himself a fortune in the oil fields and learned himself not a lick of manners or gentlemanly deportment.
Well, very good, sir.
No, it's not good. Not good at all. Not if they're going to let him play big at the tables
Extra clean
tonight.
shaven, that's a new style. As you can see, there's significantly less stubble, but let's see what else I've got going on. Looks like some of these styles are grayed out.
Make him look like a prince, sir.
See, the ones that are available I'm not really fond of. Well, I guess if there's ever a time to go for it, it's right now. I feel like I've lost a friend. And there's no way I'm letting you touch my hair. That looks perfect as is.
There, very smart.
Come on, let's get to the docks. I've arranged some transportation for us.
Well, this certainly is a different look, that's for sure.
George, to the Grand Corrigan, please.
Grand Corrigan, sir.
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
Yeah, this is a bit much, ain't it? The coach?
We can't whinny up there on horses like a bunch of countrified yokels. You're a brash oil man. Money to burn. Which reminds me, no shuffling and mumbling. Puff your chest out. Get outside yourself.
Yeah, all right, okay. This ain't happening. So, who's a mark? Is he all right, by the way, the driver?
Oh, yes, don't worry. George and I go way back. It's a man called Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keep some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So, if Strauss is sitting behind him, how does he know what cards I got?
He won't. But the dealer has recently become a very good friend of mine.
Another one.
Don't worry, Arthur. We're all the authors of our good fortune. He'll make sure you get the right cards.
What could possibly go wrong?
Indeed.
And what money am I playing with?
Don't worry. That has all been arranged. Your chips will be waiting. Ah, there she is. Come on.
Okay.
Arthur, leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get on. George, we'll collect these from you later.
Very good, sir.
Thank you, George.
Good luck, sir.
These guns had better be waiting for me when I get back.
Now remember what I said, Arthur. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Yes, believe me, I heard every word.
Watch Strauss, listen to the dealer, and this should be a very lucky night. There they are. Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you. Arthur, you remember this pair of boys we met in New York? Come on. Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, dear boy.
All right, look at this spiffy-looking group.
Come on, let's head aboard. Drinks on Arthur. Champagne.
Oh, want me to go first? No problem.
I'm afraid we require all patrons to hand over their guns.
Way ahead of you, sir.
Good time. The tables await.
I'll go find myself a change of clothes.
Okay.
You seem unsure.
Robbing a heavily armed riverboat without a gun tends to bring out the self-doubt in me.
These people are virtually idiots. This is simple stuff. Now have a good time, but don't lose too much money or your wife is going to kill me.
Whatever you say.
Now where can I get a cocktail?
All right, let's find this poker table.
Hello, mister.
Looks like that one's full up.
Are you joining us?
Oh, here's where I'm supposed to go.
Good evening, gentlemen. Arthur Callahan. Sorry I'm late. I had some unfinished business at the bar.
Desmond Blythe. Evening. Not to worry.
That's the mark.
Welcome to the game, Mr. Callahan. Okay, gentlemen, let's play.
Hope you're a player. Been too many cowards at these tables recently. Nothing less dignified than a man afraid to lose a little money.
Look at this. Chips already stacked up, waiting for me.
So I got a Jack
I
9
like this
suited.
joint already.
We aim to please, sir.
But Strauss is saying no.
How are we all fared?
Some better than others.
If we all fared the same in life now, where would the fun be?
Quiet.
Wait, not Desmond Blythe, the hosiery king. I should have brought my other wallet.
Not my preferred title, but yes, you should have.
So I would have had a straight draw.
To hell with it. Here we go then.
Looks like everyone else is all in.
Hello, my ladies.
So Desmond has 3 queens. And
Mr. Blythe wins with 3 queens.
would not have got this straight.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I guess it's just you and me now, friend.
Yes, it is.
Time to see if you're really the man you seem to think you are.
Likewise, Mr. Blythe.
So, what business are you in, Mr. Callahan?
I'm an oil man, for my sins.
Funny, I haven't heard of you.
Oh, you will.
All right,
You
what
know-
do I have here?
I thought about getting into hosiery, but I just look better in a suit.
Strauss says to bet my pair
I
of
would
queens.
stick to oil, Mr. Callahan. I don't think you have a future on the stage.
You sound just like my wife.
All right, let's see the flop. Nothing for me.
Sorry to do this
For
to
me.
you, but I have no choice. All in.
What? Strauss is still saying a bet, so
I'll call.
guess we have to trust the dealer.
Interesting. Pair of cowgirls.
Oh, nothing, and the queens take it.
Shit. Shit. I guess my luck held. Is that you done?
Done?
Bust. Or, you got something else to play with?
Meaning?
Well, I heard there was some big boys on this boat. Maybe that's not you. No offense.
Sit your hillbilly ass down.
Why?
I got a watch.
Look at you.
An expensive one. Real fine. Swiss. A Reutlinger, no less. It's in the
Reutlinger?
safe upstairs.
I hardly know her.
It's worth more than you.
Okay. I trust you.
Now play.
As you wish.
So, you must know Leviticus Cornwall, big oil man like you.
Of course, we've crossed paths. I was fortunate enough to tour a little operation of his up in New Hanover.
Nope, pair of kings.
Let's not waste any more time here. All in.
Don't worry, sir. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
That's what Trelawney said earlier.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pair of kings.
Very good, but not good enough.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
He's got aces. And another ace. This is not looking
Uh-oh.
good. But wait a minute.
Yes, you little beauty.
A flush.
5 lines, Mr. Blythe. Mr. Callahan wins with an ace-high diamond flush.
God Damn you!
No offense.
None taken.
Well played, sir. Unlucky, Desmond.
Now, forgive my lack of discretion, but where might I find this watch?
It's upstairs. Shall we go and have a look?
Why not?
Gentlemen.
Please, cash these out for me.
I started last week.
Good. Sure. Perhaps you could escort us up to the office.
Yes, of course, sir.
Thank you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Come with me, sir.
That was lucky.
You're having quite the night.
Yeah, so far.
I cannot believe someone gave a greaser a job.
What?
We live in strange times.
Personally, I wouldn't trust one with a gun, but fear not. I've got my own little lawgiver right here.
Very good.
All right, that's good to know. The pit boss is packing.
Next, we'll be hiring Negroes.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Man, this fella is a piece of work.
I think you're going to like this watch, sir. I saw it earlier, and it really is a handsome piece. Foreign made, but you can't have everything.
Indeed.
Well, here we are.
And I'm not sure why the safe is at the very top of the ship. It's like where the bridge should be.
Just give me 1 second, sir.
Of course, take your time.
And now the safe is open.
Don't reach for that gun.
Take his gun, Arthur.
Don't mind if I do.
I guess you were right. Only an idiot would give a greaser a gun.
All right, let's see what we've got here.
Idiot, huh?
Oh no! He had a second gun! Gotcha!
Shit, let's hope no one heard that. Quick, clear the safe, let's get out of here. Can't believe that asshole had another gun.
The view in here is looking pretty good.
How much is there?
Must be a few thousand plus the watch.
Nice. Now let's get out of here, come on. Let's go meet the others.
Sure.
Can't loot that feller. And let's see if I can take the gun from this guard. No. I guess that would be suspicious anyway.
I reckon we've only got a few minutes to get out of here.
If we're lucky.
Can't be seen walking around with a gun on a boat that doesn't allow guns.
Was that a gunshot? It sounded like one. Come on.
Uh-oh. Looks like the cavalry's on their way to investigate.
And how exactly are we getting out of here?
I ain't too sure. This is what tends to happen when you leave Trelawney in charge of planning. Oh, garnish no meat. Probably involve us dressing up as dancing girls and carrying cannon off the side. Nice uniform, by the way.
Thanks. Give anyone a job these days. Anyway, we shouldn't give ourselves away till we know we need to. Maybe we could still blend into the crowd when it all goes crazy.
Which it surely will. To the bar, senor!
All right, let's do this.
I hope you had fun, sir.
At the time of my life. You boys sure know how to put on a show.
That's wonderful. Ah, look, there's your friend.
My friend is not a local cheat, and I beg you to take back the insinuation.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's trouble.
There he is.
Now, don't be a sore loser, friend.
There's something I don't like about the pair of you.
There's plenty I don't like about you, but I have the good manners to keep my mouth shut.
There he is! Shoot that man!
Uh-oh.
Come on, Arthur! We gotta get out of here!
Here we go. Javier got that one. Come on. Jeez, I cannot hit the broadside of a barn today. There we go. Another one. On the stairs. Alright, moving up. That's not a guard. There's one, and two, and three. Didn't get that last one.
What's our next move here?
behind that pillar. Ooh.
We need to get out of here.
What do you suggest?
Come on, stick your head out.
Notice?
Come on.
I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me. I clean forgot to bring my gondola.
All right, it's time to go now. Oh no, I'm on the wrong side of the door. Oh, that's... Well, that's one way it could have gone, if I didn't get out of there soon enough. All right, let's try this again.
We need to get out of here.
This time, we'll just head straight out.
I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me. I clean forgot to bring my gondola. Do that, folks.
Damn it! We gotta go! Come on! What about the alligators?
Here we go. Oh, landed right on Strauss there. Oh. Man, are you serious? I was this close to finishing it when I died that first time? Well, next time I gotta follow the prompts instead of trying to shoot everybody.
Well, never a dull moment.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, how much did we get?
A few thousand, I think. Pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
And this watch, apparently it's worth a bunch. Swiss, a Reutlinger or something?
Of course, now it's also soaking wet, so I hope it still works.
Yes, it's a Reutlinger, all right.
We'll give it back then. All right, come on, let's get out of here.
And we're back. Wearing our old outfit, but without our old mustache. And I think I'm going to end it here. We've now followed up on 2 of the leads from that party at the mayor's house, the Native American chief and the Riverboat poker game. Although we did make a lot of noise with that caper last night, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. And with that, I'll see you all next time.